Have you ever started a sentence in English but finished it in your head in your own language? Have you ever known the answer but felt slow, blocked, or frozen when speaking English? If English feels stuck in your head instead of flowing out of your mouth, this episode is for you. Stay until the end because today you won't just learn why translating holds you back, you'll practice thinking in English right here, right now. And by the end of this episode, you may realize you don't need more vocabulary. You need a different way of using the English you already have. Hello and welcome back to English Flow Studio. This is a calm space, a safe space, a thinking space. Today, we are not memorizing rules. We are not chasing perfect grammar. We are not forcing fluency. Instead, we are learning how to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English naturally. You don't need a notebook. You don't need to repeat after me. You don't even need to understand every word. Just listen and allow your mind to shift. Let's start with something important. Translating in your head does not mean you are bad at English. In fact, it means you are intelligent. It means your brain learned English the logical way, by connecting English to your first language. So when you hear English, your brain does this. English, to your language, to meaning. And when you speak, it does this. Idea, to your language, to English, to speaking. That process feels safe. It feels controlled, but it is also slow. And when conversations move fast, your brain cannot keep up. So you pause, you hesitate, you lose confidence. Fluency is not about knowing more English. It's about reducing the steps between thought and speech. When you translate, 3 things happen. 1, your attention moves inward. You stop listening to the person. You start listening to your own thoughts. 2, fear enters. You worry about correctness. You check grammar while speaking. 3, speed disappears. Real conversations don't wait. And slowly, English begins to feel stressful. Not because it is difficult, but because your brain is doing too much work. Children do not translate. They connect words directly to meaning. When a child hears apple, they don't think of another word. They see color, shape, taste, memory. That is thinking in language. And here's the truth most learners never hear. Adults can relearn this skill. Many learners ask, how do I stop translating? The answer is surprising. You don't stop translating. You replace it. You replace translation with images, feelings, context, simple English thoughts. And that's where today's simple practice comes in. Stay with me until the end, because in a few minutes, I will guide you through one practice that you can use every day. And once you feel it working, you'll never want to go back to translating in English again. This practice has 3 rules. No translating, no correcting, no rushing. It is gentle, it is quiet, And it works because it trains your brain to connect English directly to meaning. Name what you see. As you listen right now, look around you. Don't speak out loud, just think in English. Name simple things: chair, window, light, phone. No sentences yet, just words. This teaches your brain English equals object, not English equals translation. Add one feeling or description. Now choose one thing you named. Let's say chair. In your mind, think comfortable chair or old chair. Still no grammar stress, just connection. You are building meaning without translating. One gentle sentence. Now, one sentence. Not perfect, just clear. I am sitting on a chair, or this chair feels comfortable. Notice something. You didn't translate. You thought. You just practiced thinking in English. Your brain skipped a step. And that step, translation, is what slows most learners down. This practice works because it is low pressure, it uses real life, it trains direct connection, and most importantly, it builds confidence before fluency. You can do this practice while walking, while cooking, while waiting, before sleep. You don't need time, you need attention. 5 minutes a day is enough. You might be thinking, but my English thoughts are simple. Good. Simple thoughts are fast thoughts. Fast thoughts lead to fluent speech. Complexity comes later. At first, nothing dramatic happens. Then, one day, you answer without thinking. You speak before translating. You surprise yourself. That is thinking in English. Before we end, I want you to remember this. Fluency is not speed. It is ease. And ease comes when your brain feels safe. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Don't translate ideas. Experience them in English. If this practice helped you, if you felt even a small shift, this channel is for you. Subscribe for calm English thinking practice. Comment, I'm thinking in English. Stay. The next episode will help you speak without fear. Because English is not something you perform, it is something you live, and you are closer than you think. I'm Silver. See you in the next one. Bye for now.